Hello and welcome to Daily Current Affairs by Ekam IAS. Today is 16th April 2019 and the topic we are going to discuss is Indian Meteorological Department, Urea Policy 2015, Government E-Marketplace, Nirbhay, Map-Aided Program. We are continuing with the Straits of the World and the previous year question revision series. Okay, coming to the first topic, Indian Meteorological Department. I have already discussed this in the recent classes, but I am saying this again. It will be a revision for you as well as it was in news recently. Okay, so it is in news because the IMD, they said that the rainfall during the fourth monsoon season will be like near normal. Okay, the monsoon rainfall this year will be like 96% of the long period average. So 96% means it will come near in the category of near normal. Okay, so near normal in LPA it's from 90% to 96%. So it comes as near normal. What is this long period average? It is actually the average rainfall received by the country by taking a long period, like a 50-year period. The rainfall of the southwest monsoon is calculated. Okay, and the current LPA, the long period average, is 89 centimeters. So it is based on the long period, the time period from 1951 to 2000. Okay, and this is like a benchmark against which the rainfall in the monsoon season it is measured. And according to that, we have like four categories. That is, one is deficient rainfall. Deficient rainfall is the actual rainfall, it will fall below 90% of the LPA. If it is below 90% of the long period average, then we have deficient rainfall during the monsoon. And if the second category is excess rainfall. Excess rainfall is like 110% of the LPA, and the normal will be like 96 to 104% of the LPA, and below normal will be actually 90 to 96%. So 96% is the current year's LPA, the rainfall. So it will be near normal, not normal, it's near normal. Okay, talking about IMD, as I have already told you many times, IMD, it's a national meteorological service of the country. So it's a department and it's a principal government agency for everything like meteorology related, everything like weather forecasting, seismology and any allied subject of the weather forecasting, everything. And it was established way back in 1875. It works under the aegis of Ministry of Earth Sciences. That's very important. Earth Sciences. The headquarters is in Delhi. It also has some regional offices like regional centers, and okay, this IMD itself is a regional center of World Meteorological Organization. Okay, it has like 6 regional specialized center. One is IMD, and this IMD again have centers in different places of India. Okay, so the major function, as I already told you, like it is majorly forecasting of meteorological like information, like the information related to agriculture. It's very sensitive information, like the things related to agriculture, irrigation, shipping, aviation or oil exploration. Everything depends upon the weather condition. So all this area is helped by IMD for better performance. And it also warns against cyclone, tropical cyclone, nor'westers, dust storms or heavy rains, even snow, cold and the heat wave that happens in the summer. So these are all being warned by IMD, and it also dictates and locates earthquake. Okay, earthquake and even the naming of tropical cyclones is done by IMD. Okay, it happens, it deals with everything, every tropical cyclone that happens in Indian Ocean region, the Malacca Strait region, Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, Persian Gulf, everything is handled by IMD. Okay, and coming to the next topic, that's a Urea Policy 2015. It's a policy of 2015. This is in news because the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, what they did is they extended this Urea Policy 2015. So this is the policy or the project of Department of Fertilizers, and the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, it's been chaired by Prime Minister. It's a very important committee. Okay, and this new Urea Policy of 2015, it was it is to produce indigenous urea. Okay, indigenous urea production should be like to the maximum. That is their aim. And as I told you, it's notified by Department of Fertilizers. And the major objective is indigenous urea production. Then it also promote energy efficiency. Then it also gives subsidy, rationalize the subsidy burden on the government. And also it is like ever production. Okay, for every sector, like even the the agriculture sector and the fertilizer sector, everywhere. So the urea subsidy, it's a part of central sector scheme of government under Department of Fertilizer under Government of India. So the difference between the delivered cost of the fertilizer at the farm and the MRP payable by the farmer is given as subsidy to the fertilizer manufacturer. Okay, to the fertilizer manufacturer by Government of India. And the urea is made available to the farmer at a controlled price. It's a statutorily controlled price. It will be backed by a law. Okay. And the urea subsidy, there are two types of urea subsidy. This topic is very important because if you are a geography optional person, you will be finding it very useful in writing answers. Also, it is important in the case of prelims perspective also. So, please pay attention to the urea policy or whatever related to neem coated urea. Whenever you listen to neem coated urea or urea subsidy or urea policy, whatever you listen, like agriculture and climate change is very important these days. Okay. And so the urea subsidy is of two types. One is imported urea subsidy, then the other one is freed subsidy. Imported urea subsidy, it will be like it is directed towards import, that's to bridge the gap between the demand and the indigenous production of urea in a country. And the freed subsidy, it's like the movement of urea inside the country, across the country. Okay, and the urea production units, they use the natural gas or naphtha as their fuel. Okay, and the uses, it's the main feature of urea is it contains 46% of nitrogen. Okay, it is used as an animal feed additive as well as a fertilizer. So, unlike many other fertilizers, urea, it can be applied to soil in a solid form, also in a solution, as a solution. Okay, and urea usage, it involves like it won't have any fire or explosion hazard, and it is also like very less polluting to the environment. If properly applied, if it is properly applied, then you can get a very good crop yield. Okay, because it's better than all other forms of nitrogen or equals to other forms of nitrogen as well. So, it will be incorporated in the soil either through the tillage operation or with irrigation. Okay, irrigating along with water. So, because the urea breakdowns begin as soon as it is applied to the soil and it gets converted to ammonia and carbon dioxide. There is a problem. So, whenever the urea touches the soil, it immediately converts to ammonium and carbon dioxide. So, there has to be some application level to this. That is why we introduce neem coated urea. So, neem coated urea is like 100% neem coated urea. It was made in 2015. So, it is like it will be helpful in improving the soil health. What it do is it reduces the cost with respect to the plant protection chemicals. Then it also reduces the pest and disease attack of the plants. Again, it will divert that subsidized urea towards non-agricultural purposes. Okay, that will be plugged, that will be controlled. Okay, and also it reduces loss of nitrogen or ammonia from urea, because when it remains on the soil surface, it will be there for some period of time, because the neem coated urea will take some time to get dissolved into the soil. So, it will be long lasting. Okay. The next topic is government e-market price. So, this is in news because government they target for 50,000 crore of public procurement through government e-market price in this coming financial year of 2020. So, the government has started offering credit facilities to MSME on GEM through TREDS. TREDS is trade receivable electronic discounting system. Okay, so GEM or GEM, it is an online marketplace. Okay, it's like an online market. It is for procurement of common use goods and services. Who is doing this? The government ministries and the departments or the central PSEs. Okay, it was set up in 2016, and it is everything is done through online. The end-to-end solution is through online, and everyone is connected in a common platform. So it will increase the transparency, efficiency, speed in procurement process, and it will also eliminate corruption. So what is this TREDS? TREDS, TREDS. TREDS is basically again an electronic platform. This is for auctioning of trade receivable. So it's commonly called as bills discounting. Bills discounting means the seller gets credit against a bill which is due to him at a later date. Like there is a financier buying a bill from a seller of goods before it's due or before the buyer credits the value of the bill. Okay. The next is Nirbhay. Nirbhay is in news because the DRDO, they successfully test fired Nirbhay from Chandipur, Odisha. So this is a long range subsonic cruise missile. Okay, it's a 6th development flight trial. The objective is to repeatedly boost this phase or the cruise phase using waypoint navigation at very low altitudes. Okay, the Nirbhay, it's a long range all-weather subsonic cruise missile. So it is designed by DRDO and it's a first indigenously produced cruise missile in India. And the capabilities like that, they can be launched from multiple platforms, and it's also like capable of carrying conventional and nuclear warheads. Okay, and the warhead up to like 300 kg. And the missile has a range of like 1000 kilometers. Okay, and even at the lower altitude, it will fly like 100 meters. And what is the subsonic? Subsonic means any speed lower than the speed of the sound, which is like if there is a sound propagating medium, within that sound propagating medium, the speed lower than the speed of the sound is called as subsonic. Okay, and that's it. And the next topic is map-aided program. We are continuing with Strait of the World. So this the first one is Messina Strait. Messina Strait is in Mediterranean Sea. It joins Mediterranean Sea. The location is Italy, Sicily. So the Strait of Messina, it's a narrow strait. It is between the Sicily and the Calabria of Italy. It connects Tyrrhenian Sea and Ionian Sea, both within the central Mediterranean. I'll show you the pic. So you can see Italy, then Sicily Island is there. In between Italy and Sicily, there is Strait of Messina. So towards the west part, there is Tyrrhenian Sea. Towards the east, there is Ionian Sea, and it connects Tyrrhenian Sea and Ionian Sea. The whole thing is in the central Mediterranean. Okay. Then next is Yucatan Strait. Yucatan Strait is the location is North America. It joins the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. So and the location is Mexico and Cuba. It separates Mexico and Cuba. So this strait connects the Yucatan basin of the Caribbean Sea with the Gulf of Mexico. The picture, see the picture. You can see Mexico, then you can see Cuba. So it is in between Mexico and Cuba. Okay, that's it, guys. So coming to the previous year question revision series, I'll read out the question. With reference to the usefulness of the byproducts of sugar industry, which of the following statement is are correct? First is bagasse can be used as biomass fuel for generation of energy. Molasses can be used as one of the feedstock for the production of synthetic chemical fertilizers. Molasses can be used for production of ethanol. So this is a direct question and it is a factual question. Here bagasses can be used as biomass fuel for generation of energy. That is the prime purpose, yes. And the molasses can be used for the production of ethanol also. But see, the molasses cannot be used for making synthetic chemical fertilizers. That doesn't sound good. So that is not an option. That's a wrong option. So the answer here is 1 and 3. There is no further explanation for this question because that's a factual question first of all. And I have to confirm one more thing. Yesterday's question, that's national income of a country, it's in a given period is equal to, this question I said answer is A. So there is a slight clarification in this question. See, in this question, the UPSC answer key is D, because the option D, consider option D, the money value of final goods and services produced. The key word here is final goods and services. The national income of the country is calculated by GDP, and the money values, the value of the final goods and services is calculated. So the first question is total value of goods and services. No, it's a final. Final is a keyword here. So thus the answer is D. Okay, the national income of a country is GDP at market price, or the final value of goods and services produced in a country. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoy the session. So any doubts, any suggestion, please mention in the comment section. I hope you're studying very good for the exam. All the best and good night.